Hey guys, welcome to Get Busy Watching. I'm your host, Honest Dan. Let's talk movies. In commemoration of the upcoming crossover brawl Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm taking a look back on Legendary's Monsterverse. Already got my reviews out for Godzilla and Kong Skull Island. Now we got the sequel to Godzilla. Funny enough, I actually didn't see this movie in theaters. I think at the time I was gearing up to just start my YouTube channel and transitioning from written reviews, and I think I just wasn't seeing movies at the time. Also could have been financial issues for all I remember. I legitimately don't know. In any case, I did eventually see it. Not sure when, not sure where, but I did, and man, did I prefer this movie over Godzilla. Man, I really did not like that movie. A lot of kaiju fights and action. Come on. Y'all know what I want. Y'all know what I like. Well, let's see if it still holds up. This is my honest opinion of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Five years after the events of the first film, the government organization Monarch, led by Dr. Ishiro Serizawa, played by Ken Watanabe, believes in trying to preserve the lives of the increased number of kaijus, whereas their superiors believe in killing them. The problem is made worse when an eco-terrorist group led by Alan Jonah, played by Charles Dance, ropes in the aid of Dr. Emma Russell, played by Vera Farmiga, who has constructed a device that can pacify the kaijus, and both plan to unleash the kaijus upon the world to save it. Monarch enlists the help of Emma's ex-husband, Dr. Mark Russell, played by Kyle Chandler, to find this device, and ex-wife to stop them. Okay, so as of filming this, I actually saw the movie twice within a couple of weeks. Not necessarily because I liked it that much, although honestly I kind of do, but more because out of scheduling conflicts, the first time I watched it I just didn't write down my thoughts, and I like my thoughts to be fresh after I see a movie. So, here we are. But yeah, I really like this one. Not as much as Kong Skull Island, but pretty close, at least within the ballpark. The biggest reason being kaijus! Oh, shit. Oh, shit! This made the movie for me. Wanton destruction, Ghidorah's lightning blast. The destruction Rodan's wings cause when he flaps. And just Godzilla being a boss. I get giddy just from thinking about that shit. I ought to just end the review here, but nah, let's be a little more comprehensive than that, huh? So the kaiju action can be praised. Cool, we got it on record. What else is there to be happy about? I like the human characters. Well, no, okay, not really. Well, it's hard to not like Ken Watanabe or Charles Dance as the main antagonist for that matter. So, honestly, I'm kind of sitting here wondering why the movie's not really about these two going head to head. Because I gotta say, I did not care about the Russell family. Too much Hallmark Channel drama there that really didn't fit the film. I mean, really think about it. Serizawa wants to preserve the kaijus against the orders of his superiors, and Charles Dance is an eco-terrorist who wants to preserve the kaijus as well, but for wildly different reasons. They're the most interesting human characters and should have been the ones the camera lingered on.
So you'd want to make Godzilla our pet?
No.
we would be his.
Madison, tell me, what exactly did Mummy sell you on? Some grand utopia? Man and monster living together in blissful harmony?
Even though the Russells are pretty Wonder Bread in their depiction, and the villain's motivations are very thin, I still prefer these characters over Ford from Godzilla. I truly hate to keep bashing on Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's a good actor, he really is. And I'm well aware that the blame should lie solely on the material he was given, not the actor given the material. But his performance is so bland. I call the Russells Wonder Bread, but a more accurate backhanded compliment would be that they're at least fresh Wonder Bread. Hot out of the oven, as opposed to Ford, who is stale Wonder Bread. As hard as that is to imagine. At least with Farmiga and Chandler, you get impassioned performances. Even though they're doling out these cliched lines of, oh, humanity's the disease, I'm destroying the world to save it, you know, bullshit lines like that, at least you're getting emotions with those generic lines. Let me say that again. You get more emotions from Farmiga and her generic-ass lines than you do from Johnson, who's trying to get home to his family. Please, someone take me by the hand and walk me through how this makes sense.
Some things you can't control.
And there are some things that you can't run from.
This won't bring him back to us.
I think the only thing that I have a problem with now that didn't quite age well is Millie Bobby Brown. Once upon a time, I was a huge fan of Stranger Things. Still am on a gut level. And I would have been hyped to see this girl in anything that she did because she's a legitimately good actress. Plus, I love rising young talent. It's a sign of future things to come. However, that's been something of a hindrance lately, as Brown has been making headlines and not always in the best of ways. There's that nonsense about her friendship with Drake and the internet labeling his part as grooming. Hard not to see it that way, and it sure made me tilt my head when I read that story. More recently, there's the horrendous launch of her Netflix film, Enola Holmes, where the literal summary of the movie describes one of the most famous detectives in literature as useless. All in the name of pushing a pro-feminist agenda in a story that never needed one. True, none of this is likely Brown's fault. Young and fresh-faced celebrity meeting another that she's probably a fan of, got swept up in the coolness of it, not thinking about the potential backlash. And she didn't write the script for that movie, and she's not the head of the marketing department for it, but it's simply the optics that don't paint her in the best of light. I feel the effect she has on me is similar to how Jennifer Lawrence ended up. Exciting, fresh talent, eager to see where she goes from there, but as soon as she hit the spotlight and became mega popular, everything she's a part of has to be tailor-made to fit her popularity. See X-Men Future Past, or the more egregious Apocalypse. The market was just getting oversaturated with her, and I was actually more annoyed at seeing her than excited. Brown is turning out to be the same way for me. But peripherals aside, it's just kind of annoying to me to see kid characters be the heroes when you have perfectly competent adult characters to do the heroic stuff. Except they won't do the heroic stuff because they're not really that competent. And they're only incompetent because of bad writing.
I hope you're as good at finding her as you are losing her.
I didn't lose her, she ran away.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Some other positives to highlight. Definitely the CG can be a little shoddy at times, but for the most part is damn good. Bringing back the silhouette stuff that worked so well from the first Godzilla movie. And Bradley Whitford, I will always love anything that man is doing. I think he's one of the most underrated actors in Hollywood. I mean, how can you not love him and his borderline dad jokes?
Open the shields.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's bring him in for a beer. You out of your goddamn mind?
And the score, fucking A, that score! Bear McCreary, dude, you are a masterclass as far as I'm concerned. Fuck yeah. That's all I gotta say about this flick. Fuck yeah. Look, for all intents and purposes, no, it's not technically a good film. But hey, if I wanted to invest 2 hours of my life watching giant monsters beat the shit out of each other, I'd watch Kong Skull Island. But this would be a fun back-to-back viewing. So, I don't care what the naysayers say. I enjoyed myself. I'm recommending it. See it on HBO Max before it goes away. My honest rating for Godzilla, King of the Monsters, a strong 4 out of 5. Alright guys, that's it for Legendary's Monsterverse Marathon. Godzilla vs. Kong comes out at the end of the month, so stay tuned for that review. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Stay safe and healthy out there. Please wear a mask if you go out. Get vaccinated for family, friends, and community. Hope to see you soon.